Hey everyone, TJ here with some blind tech for MKX. This time we're talking relentless slash unstoppable Jason since they play so similarly, and all the high level MKX I've seen, no one's really pulled Slasher out hardly ever, so almost no point covering it. Plus, I don't really play Slasher anyway because I like these two much better because they are the grapplers. So long story short, what do we got for Jason? Well, his archetype, he's less of a grappler, more of a brawler with command grabs is the way I think about him. Because he doesn't want to play around the. I mean, he obviously he wants the command grabs. Obviously, he does crazy damage. They're armored, whatever, but they are not the main point of what he wants to do. Like Brawler Cassie or Commando Kano or Sun God Kodal, like those characters kind of exist to command grab the hell out of you for the Oki or the mix. Jason kind of command grabs you just for the damage, and like armor, of course, and like this is a round start armored command grab. Like you can do this at round start. It's kind of dirty. Excuse me. Now now Jason's buttons. Let's start with this. So stand one is, I believe, an 8 frame high, maybe 7. I'm not entirely sure, but it leads into 111. That's a safe on block string. 112. I believe is punishable block. It's a overhead on knockdown. Knocking down overhead, that's what I want to say. So that's a safe hit confirm string, punish string, pretty good string. Back 3 down 1 and back 3 up 1. They both start off back 3. Back 3 down 1 is mid overhead, -2 on block. Back 3 up 1 is mid overhead, I think -8 on block. So barely punishable, but if you're fighting someone who knows what they're doing, that is punishable. Back 3 up 1's a launcher. Back 3 down 1 again is just a knockdown. Back 3 down 1 is actually really good for setting up your red screen. Right, there you go. Pretty easy setup. 9 times out of 10, you do want to spend bar on the red screen, which is down 3. There are situations where you don't want to spend bar. It just kind of depends on circumstance of what's happening. But you should be fine spending bar most of the time because Jason doesn't need bar for combos. The only thing Jason really needs bar for is the red screen down 3 and his armor for wake up or deal with pressure. So it's not that meter intensive of a variation for this one. Sorry, back 1. This is a 13 frame mid that reaches around start just like the command grab, and its back 122 is -8 on block and is a meatless launcher. I'm gonna tell you right now, at least I don't fight high level players all that much in MKX, but it's -8, so technically it's punishable, but it's one of those things where not a lot of people really do punish it. Back 1's probably it's a workhorse of a button, at least in my opinion. Back 1, 4, 3, and 4, 4, like his 3 main things you can be pressing, aside from like 111 occasionally for like punishes and stuff. But back 1 is kind of scary because it can tick throw into a slow command grab, the down by 4, this slow one, right? The fast one, I really don't find much of a use for his fast command grab, like hardly ever. Like it's one of those things where he has it's nice to have. I just don't ever really see. I mean, the real kicker is this: the slow grab is a mid that's slower, but it's a mid and does less damage. But on EX, does more damage, has armor, and you can keep them on the same side, right? So I can throw them forward. The faster grab is a high, so it can be ducked, right? Has armor as well, but it does more damage than the slow one. So basically, you're trading higher damage for being duckable and losing corner position. Unless you're in the corner, you wake up with it and throw them back in the corner. But I don't see much of a point for the fast one because the slow one is the one that actually ticks off a lot of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe there's something I don't know about. So back 1's a tick throw. It's kind of hard to tick, honestly. The scary thing about Jason, especially in this build, and this goes for relentless as well, or unstoppable, wrong one. It seems that, I don't know every tick throw, but back 1 into tick throw on hit is still +7 on whiff. So you could literally do, come on, let's see. You could do that. Like that's pretty much guaranteed unless they armor out or jump out maybe. I don't know if they can jump. Like you could still just mash. Jason is a 6-frame poke and a 6-frame uppercut if you really wanted to. So like, let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So as far as like data for everything else, I don't know about what stand 2-4 is. Stand 2-4 is also another tick throw or on hit. On hit or on block, you just do 2-4 in a command grab. It'll work on hit or on block unless the armor, jump out, whatever. But that one works pretty well. It's pretty nice. It's kind of hard to jail into. It's kind of a weird timing. 4-2 is a meterless stun. So something like, there you go, something like that. Something really simple. 4-2. When I had Reptile do reversal EX slide and it couldn't be punished. So a safe stun, pretty much. So he has a pseudo-safe meterless launcher, pseudo-safe meterless launcher, apparently safe stun. Kind of hard to punish apparently, stand 2-4. Back 2 is actually punishable, but like, and like back 2 on hit and on block works into command grab just like 2-4. 4-2 in a command grab works on hit and on block. Back 3 is actually a tick throw as well, but it is like exceedingly hard to like tick, at least I find. Anyway, point being, yeah, so back 1's a tick, stand 2-4's a tick, 4-2's a tick, back 2's a tick, back 3's a tick, down 1 tick, down 3 tick, down 4 tick. He ticks off a lot of things. So he really is like I said, I really feel like he's more of a brawler who happens to have really strong command grabs. I don't really think of him as a true like grappler because when I think of the word like grappler, I think of like Zangief from Potemkin. They play around those command grabs like crazy. Like that's their big thing. They want to land on you every game. Every time they get a chance, they will touch you with command grabs. Jason likes to hit you with command grabs, of course, but it's not his like go-to thing. It's not like Commando Kano or Brawler Cassie or Sun God Kotal. Like he has other stuff to do. This forward 4-4, I believe, is a 14 frame low. It's safe on block. It's hit confirmable into whatever specials you want. Anything will connect. All right. So everything links. In fact, one thing I love doing is forward 4-4 into meter burn down 3. Because if we look here, we have less recovery, so we can just start mashing. Alright, so you can just keep mashing. And the down 3 for this variation, what it does is it scrambles enemies' controls. So their triangle might be a square, or R1 now might be, like, the only button it doesn't mess with is block. So all you can do is either neutral jump and hope you get the MGP, or block. And once you start blocking, start command grab. Boom. And here's the silly part about the way the recovery works on this slow grab. Look at this. Let's see. Like, I can kind of just use it as a movement tool because the recovery on it is kind of stupid. And the scary part is it could be armored, so I can go back here and just armor it if I really want it. It's kind of dumb. It's very silly. I don't know the startup of the data on any of these specials. I know the choke is not safe. The clothesline is not safe. The high grab is obviously high can be ducked or jumped out of or backdashed or armored out of. Same with the slow grab. But the slow grab you can't duck out, so you have to actually spend bar or meter or whatever to get out or jump. Yeah, so he has no safe specials, but all his strings are safe. If you overcommit to anything, then you're getting punished. So basically, hit confirm. The big button that you see a lot of work is 4-3. 4-3 is this long range advancing overhead. and it hits pretty far away, and it's plus on block. That is scary, especially when you have a person who has command grabs this strong. Because they have to stand block it. At which point, boom, if Reptile were to just have him stand still or stand block. Come on. There we go. Like, point is, like, it having a plus on block overhead with command grabs is strong. Not even mentioning the regular throw too. Boom. So yeah, so this character is pretty dirty. He, like, I see some people talk about like him being like top 10, somewhere in the top like 20-ish characters. And I agree, like just straight up, like he's easy to use. He's safe on almost everything. He has respectable damage. He has setups. He has armored grabs. Like I can't think of anything he really has a weakness on except being zoned. But even then, like he can deal with zoning because in Slasher he has a projectile that's armored. Does 15% on hit, so that's a pretty healthy trade. In Unstoppable, he has the comeback mechanic and he has the health aura and the armor break damage aura. The health aura helps deal with zoning and like working your way in. And then of course the big one, this is why I pick Relentless, is because of this. This teleport. It doesn't look like much, it's just a teleport. But look at that. Look at this recover, right? So if we set Reptile here. Alright, so I'm gonna do back 1-2. Look at that. No bar spent. He wasted his bar. Like that happened. That's a thing. Like, and it doesn't work off every string, but the fact it works on back 1-2, and here's the other thing, right? So if I do look at this. If you're on point, you could do anything you want into teleport EX and would punish anything, as long as you make the read there in reversal. You can just get out of dodge and use it to punish and blow people up, and pretty funny. like look at this. Like, that is kind of scary when you really think about it, right? Especially if you, like, all you gotta do is just get them to respect that, and then, boom. So yeah, that's not safe. That's not safe. I guess that doesn't matter. The other big thing that Jason gets in this build is the armor state, which honestly, the armor state is kind of a win mechanic as soon as you get low life on the opponent, because at that point you can just mash on them and command grab them and do whatever you want with them because they can't do anything about it until you fall asleep. If they can last until you fall asleep, then they full combo you, so it's a trade-off. There's not much to say about it. I mean, you can do whatever you want to set it up. Stop that, just like that. Oh, that's dirty. It just stops it. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But yeah, no. So the point of Jason is this: I will smack you in the face with my combos. So there you go. There's like a very basic. That's like the kind of damage you're looking for, Jason. And all keep in mind, all his combos, all his damage is all meterless because all you need. So the armor specials, the reversals he has is armored choke, that's armored, armored back 4-3, which is a high that can go like full screen. Armored command grab, armored other command grab, armored teleport, and like here's this dirty part, right? A lot of characters who go up against Grandmaster Sub are kind of screwed once again in the corner, right? Because they set up the ice clone and it's like a 50-50, and we all know the Grandmaster shenanigans. Jason can actually handle Grandmaster because the teleport side switches and has multiple hits, and I think has multiple hits armor, and has like little to no recovery. So even if like the armor doesn't absorb the ice clone or whatever the situation, like you can still come out of that swinging, unless the sub makes like of course the crazy reads and whatever. But like the fact that the teleport is armored really helps this variation, to me, be better than Unstoppable. Unstoppable is great because of the buffs. It is. However, let's go swap over to Unstoppable. Like the main difference is that you get the down 3 and the down 4 that, and you're losing the armor, but you get a let's go here. You're getting a buff that gives you health and meter. And then when you EX the health buff, it just gives you health and no bar, but it gives you like more health back than regular. So if we do down 4, and then enhance down 4, and then down 3, it's like chains or something, down 3. So chains. So down 3 is the scariest part of this variation, just straight up, because it is a state in which he will break any armor. It doesn't matter what armor it is. If it's armor, he'll break it. Doesn't matter what button he pushes. Down 1, back 1, any button, anything at all. Any, like, command grab, special, anything. If he touches you, if he makes contact with your armor frames, he breaks it, gets the combo, gets punished, whatever. And it's a damage buff on top of it, so he does more damage. So if we do... just something that simple, right? So if we look at something like the regular command grab, it's okay damage. We look at armor grab, better damage. Buff with regular grab. Buff with EX grab. Then EX buff with regular grab. Boom, boom. And then EX buff. Oh. EX grab. That does some pretty chunky damage. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than Unstoppable is a good variation, but I put more stock in the fact that he has an armor teleport and the ability to mess with players' controls. I put more stock in that variation than breaking armor and getting health back and coming back from the dead and all that. Like that to me is more worth it. So if you guys enjoyed this bit of a breakdown, long story short, remember to tick throw off back 1, 4-2, back 2, stand 2, 4, back 3, down 1, down 3, down 4. 4-2 is a safe stun, back 1-2-2 is your launcher, back 3 up 1's a launcher, stand 2-4 is a launcher, back 2 is a launcher, and 4-4-4 is a great option for setting up whatever buff you want to go for. Those are your main like points with Jason. Back 1's a 13 frame mid, back 3 is an 9 frame mid, stand 1's an 8 frame high, down 1 and down 2 are both 6 frame startups. Like, he's not that complicated. So if you guys enjoyed, thanks again for watching. See you guys next time.